you doing tonight? Tonight we're going to be making dirty Reubens. You're going to say, what's dirty Reuben? Dirty Reuben is my son's twist on a classic Reuben. We're not fans of sauerkraut, so to the sauerkraut we substitute some sauteed onions, and to spice it up a little bit, instead of Swiss cheese, we add some pepperjack cheese. And I know classic Reuben usually has either Russian dressing or Thousand Island. We don't usually put it on. I was going to try it tonight with some Thousand Island. Discovered I don't have any Thousand Island dressing. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to use, and then I'll tip you down so you can see. And I've got a friend in the basement. So to start with, we're going to use some rye bread. You can use whatever kind of rye bread you like. I use light rye. As I said, I've got some onions. We're going to saute those up. I've got some pepperjack cheese sliced up. I have some corned beef, just slices from the deli section. And then we're going to need some butter or margarine. I'm using margarine because that's what I have today. I think that's about it. I've got my pans warming up because that way it'll be faster. I'm going to turn you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing. Get a little bird's eye view there. You're good to be good. And I will bring up. I'll bring up. I can't hear you. I'm just going to pop some margarine in here. So I can start sauteing my, oops, that's more than enough. Start sauteing my onions. You need some more in a few minutes. I'm not throwing all these onions in. My son's girlfriend is working and he's taking it out, so he's going to cook theirs later. So I need just enough for me. What did I do? Like a third of that. So show up there. Move the. No. I guess crystal. So leave them come back again. So I'm just going to move my bread out of the way. I'll get everything closer here at hand. We got some people in chat. We got Buzzy was here early. And Kenny, thank you for sharing it out, Kenny. And Lily, Michelle, Sandra. So I'm not going to click on these all right now because I'll keep an eye on this. And we got Crystal, Distillation Slick. Okay. We got an update, so we'll come back. I'm going to saute that. We got that good. I'm going to get you on there. So what I usually do on the other one, sauteing that out. You can put as much or as little corned beef as you want. These are big slices. All I'm going to do in here is warm them up. Don't think I'm going to use all this because the other half package I'm going to leave for my son and his girlfriend. I want them to have enough for a sandwich each. I tried an original classic Reuben probably when I was in my 20s. I did like it. I'm not a huge fan of the sauerkraut. This doesn't take a whole long time. Basically, you're cooking the onions down. We'll warm up the meat so we don't want cold meat in the middle of our sandwich. I think I put the ingredients in the details. I can just use the same one here. I'll make sure you put it down enough. Basically, if you don't want to make a grilled cheese, and you can cut up and saute an onion. It's not that difficult. It's tasty. Maybe a little bit of a pinch of kosher salt in there. A little black pepper in there. Some more flavor. I'm going to turn this down. That's almost got there, and we'll keep these warm over here. A mess here. Oops. And this is the meat. So we're gonna butter the bread, outside of the bread like you would for grilled cheese. Or I know some people melt the butter in the pan and then just throw the bread on top, but I'm doing it this way. Put that in there. And then I'm going to take some of the pepperjack cheese and grab a little bit bigger slice of bread this time. Sometimes it's 6 or 7 slices here. It might take me 7. I'm waiting on that to melt a bit. I'm going to butter my other outside here. And the one that you do want to be careful, you do want to make sure that your bread doesn't get burnt. I've done that once or twice. Heat in there just for a moment. Slide these over here so I can put them in the fridge in a bit. My son calls it a dirty Reuben. I don't know where. It's just his twist on the Reuben. He was a culinary student for a while, so it's just something he come up with. That started to melt a bit. Excuse me. Drop the towel. I'm just going to give it a shake over there just in case I picked up any animal fur. Now you can go either way. I like to put my meat on top of that. Like I said, you put as much or a little meat on as you want. My onions on top. This is where you would put your sauerkraut if you were. Oops, swelling. turn that off. Another onion on there. Hold on to that for a second. Like that. I'm going to put my other slice on here. I want to get a peek underneath. And then here's the tricky part, is getting it over. Sometimes you need something else to kind of hold it. Yeah, it's probably don't want much more folding than that. I'll put that back because I was going to put my onions on that. Need this. Don't need this. Put it over there. Just want to take a peek. Nope, it's not done enough yet. And I'll do it this way. So we can plate it nicely. Hello, Meg. Welcome. We're almost done. Taking a dirty Reubens sandwich. I think everything's melted in there. The other side is golden as well. Bring it over here. Can you see me? No, maybe not. We'll bring you up a little bit so you can see. Bring this over a little closer because that bird is not on. Sometimes you're doing this to make it help so it doesn't slide. You stick a toothpick, oh, where I got that word from, in there. I'm going to cut it a little bit diagonally. Pizzazz, make it more deli-like. We're gonna stick pickle on there, and a pickle over here. Save that. Stick that in the sink. Look at that. 13 minutes, and we have a sandwich. So I'm gonna move you guys over here. I'm not going to eat it quite yet because it's hot, so just hang on for a second. Don't want to shake you up all over the place, but it may take a minute for me to get this untwisted. You hear the cats in the basement meowing. I don't like being left alone down there. Oops. I'm just gonna move back here a little bit. We're back to Crystal had no volume. Hello, Sandra. She can update real fast and quickly as she can. Okay, Crystal. Hit the like button. Yes, please hit the thumbs up on your way in or before you leave. If I tried to flip anything in a pan, it would go everywhere. Sometimes it does for me. Some days it does, some days it doesn't. Today we were lucky. Cooking and listening looks yummy. It's tasty. I used to think corned beef. Ooh. I think it was just the sound of it and the smell. Sometimes it's a little different smell. We're saying hello. What's it making? Dirty Reuben. It's my cousin. My son calls it, yes, dirty Reuben. Never had a Reuben. Don't burn the buns. I didn't burn the buns. I did it okay this time. Usually Reuben is corned beef, sauerkraut, and cheese, but we're not fans of sauerkraut, so we use a cut up onion. You use whatever kind of onion you like. And instead of Swiss cheese, we use pepperjack to add some flavor. 24 days, y'all. Woohoo! Keep going there, Sandra. You're doing awesome. I'm with you. I'm flipping the food. My son says it's all in the wrist. Yeah. I will have a video actually. It won't be the next kitchen CSI, but the one after that. This has my son cooking, and you'll get to see he's got a lot better wrist action than I do. Over the whole pump down. Now there's no going back. That's for sure. You got this. Stay strong. Making me hungry. Hello, cruising scene. How are you doing, Sharon? Getting ready to go eat. Just wanted to say hi. Well, hello. Well, I'm just about ready to eat too, but it's a little hot. The cheese is a little hot, so I'll let it cool down a bit, and that way I might sneak the pickle while we're talking here. I like baby dills, but that no-name brand, they don't have the crunch in them. A little disappointing, but I got a friend in the basement. Still waiting for Chris to come back, but we got Carmelize.
Hello, beautiful girl.
Oh, we got sound for me.
Hello, beautiful people in chat. Sorry, I just got in the door.
It's cold out there.
It is. Sharon, Gary, Meg.
No,
Michelle.
I'm not sharing it with you. Go lay down.
Hello, Sandra. Hello, Busby. Hi, Lily. What else did I miss? Hi, Crystal.
I love dill pickles too. I'm not a fan of sweet pickles or other pickles, but
Hi, Kenny.
no.
Talking pickles? It's my favorite topic. Have you fermented pickles before?
No, but I watched you do it. Well, I'm gonna have to hide the bottle because my son's girlfriend tends to snack on pickles and doesn't stop until the bottle's empty. Excuse me? You can go lay down. Do you hear that?
Well, that you have a peanut gallery beside you.
Thinks I should share with him, but I don't think so. Those sandwiches look like they would make your tongue stop your brain. They will, Kenny. They will. You're listening to your live, but she'll be driving to the pharmacy. Did someone
It's
say?
fine.
Definitely make your tongue stop your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Meg bought some fresh pickles this week. I was going to grab the jar of Vlasic, and I went, oh, the jar of the no-name brand is like $1 cheaper. I'll grab those baby dills. I should have grabbed the Vlasic.
They're not the same.
I like the Christmas when you bite into a pickle. These are kind of wimpy.
Yeah.
But you never know. I might just leave them there and let his girlfriend eat them all.
And then just put it on the grocery list, and when she does, just take that one out. Well, since you ate the other one, I'm like...
Well, Trevor did make some, and they were... She said she didn't like them, and he goes, did you try them? Well, no, not yet. So try them. So she tried them and actually decided she liked them. Never the same. Nope. President's Choice brand. Won't buy them again. You should buy Bix or Vlasic. And I should have known better.
I agree. The no name sometimes it's hit and miss. Like, and when you miss, it's a big miss. It's not just a little miss.
Yeah, friend can be the decoys. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna save myself $1. Not worth it. Not worth it at all.
But there's certain brands that do the same. They just promote it as an off brand. But like I said, when you get it right, you get it right. When you get it off, you know it's not the same one.
How old are my kids? My oldest will be 29 in August. My youngest will turn 25 in a little over 3 weeks. And my adopted one just turned 27.
So 29, 27, 25.
Yep.
This year.
And my daughter-in-law will be 31. And my son's girlfriend, I'm going to start calling my daughter-in-law as well. Might as well. They've been together for 2 years. Is she a year older than he is? I think she is. So she'll be 26 in August. Nice. Cindy, what does KJV stands for? For his Bible one is King James Version.
Yeah, King James.
You missed. Missed what, Daryl?
He's probably talking to me that I missed the beginning of your life.
I had the strange person texting me today. Who are you calling strange?
Yeah, I'm weird. I'm not strange.
I can be a little strange. Yeah, King James Version. Well, Sandra's boys are 27 and 25.
There you go.
Yes, they both like older women. You ready this time? Hopefully things are working.
Man, I update the computer, then I updated it and it shut down, it rebooted, it still wouldn't let me have my mic. So I had to shut it back down and then turn it back all on. But in the meantime, I did call and get maybe a possible group booking to be determined with knowledge of some people if it's a go or not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed before my live, I got a little thing going, your device needs to restart to install updates. Select the time to restart. Not right now.
Remind me later.
So, hey, can you ladies spot a ray in the background by any chance?
I haven't seen a ray of sunshine yet.
Are you saying that the cup is up there?
No, not a cup, but it's a ray.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me put your big screen on my screen. Oh, the picture beside her glasses.
Uh-uh.
No?
Uh-uh.
The sticker.
You gotta look very accordingly.
Yeah, thank you. That's way easier.
I was trying. Where's the thing that I click on for this?
Take Daryl's comment off. The sticker, I told you.
Sticker above her head. There's 2 of them.
One there, one there. And who are these little buttons?
Oh, those are my buttons. I got my buttons perfectly separated.
And there happens to be this little friend in between them.
Are you saying that everybody wants to be in between my buttons?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Hello, beautiful people.
I need a slogan. People like me in between my buttons.
I know Daryl's calling a lot of names here. Older women, abnormal, weird, crazy.
But you never said that they were all beautiful.
We're all beautiful people. We have sound from Crystal. Woohoo!
Yay!
Holy moly. Michelle's boys are 43, 41, 39, 35.
Well, what, Michelle?
What happened when you were 13 or 15?
Wait a minute. Like, I'm not off of that older one. I'm not too. What? You don't look. No. I have to bring in my scan age thing next time because I don't believe this.
I don't believe it.
No.
You can't have kids that old.
No.
Michael Ann, can you drop me in your basement? I need to go handle something really quick, please.
Gotcha. I know when you're back.
We'll be here, we promise.
Right above your head.
No, she saw it.
Well, I was thinking I could see something, but I couldn't get it up big enough. No, it's not. It was born October 19th. That's 20 years before my youngest one was born. I was only 15 when he was born.
See, maybe this is why I don't have kids, to remind me how old I was when they were born.
Okay. I'm sneaking a bite.
Oh. It looks so good, Michael Ann. You know what I found in my car? I was waiting for till Valentine's Day because I couldn't touch it until that day, and I knew it was in the car. It's those Costco macaroons that were heart-shaped, raspberry and vanilla, that are gluten-free.
What do you want? Need to go outside?
I won't tell you how many I ate because it was Valentine's. It doesn't count.
That might take me 2 bites.
Go ahead, bite away. Mange, mon ami, mange. Bon appétit. Okay, Michelle, I won't tell you my birthday, but you're going to be like, what?
You don't need to go outside? Well, I hope you're litter trained at least, Daryl.
Bugsby, it's okay. Drive away.
Drive safe.
But remember, both hands on the wheels.
Chat with you later.
And stop pulling people's legs while you drive.
Lily, I could be your mother. I don't believe you're that old, Michelle. You could be a lot.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was like, what? What? Michelle can be like, no. Michelle can't be my mom. She's too cool. No. Just saying. No.
I'm back. I feel better. What are you whining at? You want outside or you want food?
Carol, where are you driving to? That's what I want to know.
Food, you're going to have to wait 30 minutes.
Oh, Lily, your mom was young.
Wow.
You know what? One of my friends got pregnant when she was 16, and her mom got pregnant when she was 16. So her mom was a grandma at the age of like 34, 30, whatever. What's the math? 33?
32?
32, whatever. I'm like,
We had a mom like in the office. The grandmother had the mom when she was 17, then she had the daughter when she was 17, and when her daughter was 17, she started having kids.
Yeah, I was just like,
I didn't have mine until I was 22.
Last I knew, she had 5 kids. The daughter, the youngest. And I'm like,
all I have to say is, at 9 years old, I saw a VHS video of a woman giving birth. Ain't gonna happen. My mom wanted to make sure that I wasn't gonna give birth as a teen mom. Ain't gonna happen.
well, my birth mom was 17 when she had me, but my adopted mom was 30.
I tell you what, though, if I could have more kids now, I would.
My adopted mom was 34 when they adopted me.
But you know what?
31 when my oldest was born.
But you know what? Having kids, that's a whole life changer for us. Because I'm like, I remember the cool aunts. I just drop them off after a while.
Man, if I had a kid today, let's do this
That's his
calculation.
bio. I was 17. I was 17 when my oldest was born. I was 42 when my 10-year-old was born.
I'd be 63 when he turned 18. No, I'll take that back. I like the grandkids.
See, this is why when we were going to the doctors and stuff, and they're like, well, you can adopt, you can do surrogacy. And I just looked at my husband and said, I don't want to be dealing with meeting all these ladies that are going to have children from my son when I'm in my 60s. No, it's okay. I'll pass. I'll just pass. I'll enjoy my 60s as a 60-year-old.
I have one grandson, and he will be 3 on the 14th of March.
Yeah, but you're still young, so that's cool. You're not an old grandma, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a young, hip grandma.
Young, hip grandma. See?
Young enough to enjoy them.
I'm the kind that can go ice skating, and if I fall, I don't have to worry about breaking a hip. Just have to worry about bruising the butt.
I'll be in hospital for 3 weeks, you know? But that's what I'm saying. I said, I didn't want to be the one that has my kids so late that, you know, at the parent-teacher meeting, they're like, so you're the guardian of who? No, I'm not the guardian. I'm the mom. You know, I'm like, I don't want to have that situation.
Are you whose grandma?
No, I'm the mom.
That's my kid.
I'm going to have fur babies from my daughter. She's never having kids.
Did she see the video too?
They the devil.
Did you show her that video when she was 9 too?
No, they watch it in 4th, 5th.
Oh, they didn't do that when I was a kid. My mom made sure that I saw that.
And it's mandatory in 9th grade here in the States.
Okay, but in 9th grade, you're not 9 years old. I was in 5th grade. I was like, no, not going to happen.
I was 4th, maybe 5th grade when we got the talk, but my mother had already, so-called had the talk. Read this little pocket book and ask, if you have any questions, ask. Read all this book, and I was like, I don't know. I was afraid to ask. It's when I had, when my kids were getting ready for the talk at school. I knew it was after Christmas break.
Oh,
Do you mind?
I would dread that.
I have one question.
I'm having the talk.
How'd we go from talking about dirty Reubens to having children?
Because it's so dirty.
Dirty mind, yes.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe somebody brought it up over. It's Michelle's fault. She
Put me down. I got a phone call.
boom.
This woman's so nice. She needs a secretary. Anybody want to offer their services? Daryl, I agree. I have a big kid. His name is Steve. He's wonderful.
I've been working 10 days before I turned 21. All 4 boys under 5 at one time. Oh my.
Oh my God, you're like a super mom.
It was that young mom that everyone else were older when their kids were at the same age.
See, that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to be that older lady.
You're open to the talk? I'm done with the talk.
Okay, I'll send you the book. You need to purchase the book in the audio version as you drive, so you can listen.
Read the book my mom gave me to read. It really didn't explain a lot. It talked about, your cycle and that, but it didn't really tell you much on relationships and sex, all that stuff.
Did you just say that?
I did.
I could tell you that a few years ago, like about 12 years ago, I knew this parent. She goes, I found the perfect book. It's like, what do you mean? And then she said, I'm just going to make you read it. And then tomorrow, tell me what you think of the book. And I was like, brilliant. I said, I don't have PTSD from that. And she gave it to her 5-year-old. Because the 5-year-old, when you're at that phase of why, she's like, this is all I can give you is chapter 1 and 2 or whatever. Right? But I was just like, and it said, chapter appropriate for this age. So she just had to keep feeding her the book,
Yeah. Another look at the Reuben. No.
I'll eat that gluten on that Reuben because it's a little dirty. It's delicious.
Do you mind? I am trying to think. You're distracting.
Meg goes, yummy.
Oh, I was saying when I applied for the ECE course when I was like 18, they made us do an interview. And it was like a group interview, and one of the questions was like, how would you explain where babies come from to a child? It's like, oh my god, you're in a group of girls you don't know, and you're trying to explain sex to a child. What's a part that looks like this? And all that? I don't know. I can't remember back that far.
It's okay. You know how you'd explain it? There's this boy who really loves you, and he wants to give you flowers, but you love him so much that you give him flowers.
No,
oh, okay. That makes sense. Because boys are supposed to give you flowers, you know?
You know the funny part? My son got for Valentine's Day.
Oh! Hey, the matchable shirt.
He likes flowers. She doesn't care for that stuff. So.
Me neither. I still have my wedding bouquet, and that's it. But they're wooden roses. They last a lifetime.
My wedding bouquet got taken apart.
Meg, how is that possible? How is that possible? Did they put duct tape on you first?
Eons ago, when I was in 5th grade, the girls had, yeah, we had separate classes in like 5th grade. So we had to watch a movie about a girl going to school and getting her period, and it was like, no, that's just gonna. We really didn't get explained until like 9th grade, and then the public health nurse came in and told us all about, which is a little late for that, and explain contraception then. Do you need to go outside?
Yeah, she.
Do you need to go outside? No, you both in for food.
Hey, it's funny because by the time they did the sex ed course, I had already started the menstruation, so I had already had all these talks with my mom. So they're like, and my mom had sent a note to the lady, goes, I educated my daughter very well. She won't have questions. And then she goes, who knows this? And she goes, I want you to write it on. Because she didn't want people to lift their hands who knew and who didn't. And I was the only kid in class that knew about certain things. And it's just like, okay, well, for the few people that do know, I hope you pretend that you don't know. So we'll all be on the same page. And my mom's like, I did a great job. And I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. They teach it younger and younger these days, and people are going, why? Well,
Meg, I feel your pain, because when I was a kid, I don't like being, like, I can talk to people, but then after that, my brain goes, people are listening to you. Nobody's talking. Now everybody, the spotlight is only on you. And then I'm like, shut down.
Oh, I hate I had to do public speaking, get up and do speeches and all that stuff. That was embarrassing.
So I always told my teacher, can I be number 4? Like, I was like, I just want to be number 4. Don't want to be 1, 2, or 3, but I'll take 4. But I was like, don't make me the last person, because then I stress even more. Hi, Kitty. Welcome back.
There. Leave me alone now. Okay.
Yeah. Cheers, Callie. Hi, Alfred.
I can do a 6 to 7 on a fourth.
Mm-hmm.
I would just get up there, and even though we had cue cards, it was like I remember doing one on scouting. I don't remember what I did. The other ones are, but I remember being up at the front and just like trying not to look down. And trying to and stumbling and fumbling. It was like. Needless to say, I didn't have to go to any further competitions about public speaking.
My teacher tried this once. She put us in groups of 5. Instead of doing an oral presentation to the whole class, she had us sitting in certain sections of the school, and we gave our oral presentation. Well, because I felt so comfortable, I was just chit-chatting on my oral My whole presentation was just chit-chatting. Kind of like wasn't professional enough. I was like, I'm stressed in front of everybody and I'm just too relaxed in a group. So she had to, I was like, I'm just not an average student. I'm sorry. I have my own category.
And to think this person was nervous about talking in front of people.
Yeah.
I think I used to, well, my parents did, or my mom did training courses for scouting, and there was a few times I did the craft one, this craft session. It was easy just to, okay, we're gonna do this one, we're gonna do this, and then you gotta just telling them how they gotta put things together and why we do crafts with kids and stuff like that. And then after I separated, I got involved with a support group that was a peer support group. So after we did our original weekend, it was like there was a weekly thing that led up to a weekend. And then once you did your weekend and you did a little leadership thing, then you could go and be one of the leaders on the weekend and talk. And you talk about your so that gave me some practice into talking to people.
And children are easier to talk to.
Talking to peers about things, personal stuff like from your marriage and stuff like that. It was like something else but everybody was emotional about it and everything else. And then these you could actually sit and read from the book. You didn't have to stare at the people and wing it off your head.
Yeah.
And now I talk to people on the computer.
And in person.
And in person. Well, I don't get up in front of a bunch of people and talk.
Well, I could say when I did my wedding renewal, I had my whole speech. It was in my phone. I was practicing for 4 months. And Steve just saw my eyebrow. He goes, oh, she realized that nobody else is talking. Everybody's just listening to her. And then I was like, well, anyways, let me do my speeches too, because there we go. She forgot it.
I've just seen was it on the horizon or was it on this celebration? I think it was on the horizon. They just did a big vow renewal on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Because that was a lot of people. But right now it's Jackie Tang, cruise director.
Jackie Tang. Cookies in New Orleans.
Cookie was off, and then he's going on to the Glory for a few weeks, and then he goes back to the Horizon for a little while, and then he moves on. I just fed you food.
But it doesn't smell the same as what you're having.
You're not getting my dirty Reuben. It's got pepperjack cheese on it, and I know how you react to spicy food. Yeah, I know how you react to spicy food. You got one piece of taco meat and had the poops for a week.
Oh no, poor kid. Sorry, poor dog. In my head is still a kid. I got these from the dollar store. The Lana Valley organic toasted rice crackers. My favorite. In the orange package.
Oh, you got Sandra a tripod? Are you sending? That's awesome. Meg's having pizza instead of tacos. Well, I got a cheap little tripod that's got like spongy little legs on it. Oh, spongy around the legs. So I put the one little clip thing on for my phone. Like, I use it more because I don't have a gimbal yet. So I use it more to walk around with. And then I had a smaller tripod. And then I was given this huge tripod over here.
Wow!
From the mom of the little girl I was babysitting. That and the stand in a black screen.
Oh, what?
She kept the green screen part. You can go. Excuse me.
Lillian, that's a great. See, look at that. She wins a gift card during a cruise-a-thon and she gives it to her sister. You're so sweet, Lily.
That was sweet of you.
Hi, Lacey. Lacey's
Hello,
typing to us.
Lacey. You're chatting with us again? Nice.
Good to see you, girl.
I also got gifted a camera before the cruise. It's supposed to be really good for vlogging and that, but I don't do a lot of vlogging, so maybe
I
someday.
brought mine, and I never used it. I used the hand one, but not the double hand one.
I took some pictures from the cruise on it. Like the picture of the flamingo. I took a bunch of pictures on the Bonaire golf cart ride. With it, some things I can zoomed in on stuff and that, but I want to learn how to use it better. So I'm gonna ask a friend of mine who has in our little friend group has the next one down from it, but it's very close, very similar. Like just tips on focusing and because it's an automatic focus. It's not a DSLR, so it has a zoom lens. Because I know he's taken pictures of the moon and zoomed in on the you can see the craters of the moon and that. And I was watching videos about this camera, and the person was able to do the same kind of thing. I was playing with it in the living room earlier today, and I zoomed in and I got like a close up of Callie's eyeball. And I was like, whoa, okay. But I need to learn how to do this more smoothly and stuff. So if I use it for doing video, it looks better. It also has GoPro attachment and a Bluetooth remote.
Nice.
I had a Bluetooth remote come with.
Mine has a Bluetooth remote.
Actually, it's in my camera bag because it's attached to my. I have a little case that I put all my SD cards in.
Oh God.
And hers, it's that gets better. She had been doing so well for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to hear that.
Lazy, sorry to hear. Eight minutes, like that's like I'd be holding my breath for that long. I swear I would.
I can't imagine 8 minutes. Like the twins I was a nanny for took febrile seizures, and the one took one that was like 3.5 minutes at one time, and it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
But that was.
Lacey, we'd rather see you dancing than having a seizure, just so you know.
Yes.
Okay? Choose that option next time. It's an option, I'm telling you.
Oh, good. Busby's home safe and sound.
Yay! You may remove your hands from the wheel.
That's almost that fist bump there. It looks like it's white knuckling on the wheel.
I'm waiting for her to say, let go of the wheel. Oh, thank God. You know what? On that fist bump, he has to write like Busby Runs or something.
Buzz.
You need this should be your logo. Like you need to put something in. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. I'm just saying.
Oh, did you left there, Sandra? Sorry to hear that. Sometimes too much burns you out.
Yeah, I get it. When you're not meant to be for the job, you're just not meant to be. It's fine.
Handle
See you
eating
later.
as long as she doesn't turn blue. That's when I get scared.
Oh God.
That would be frightening. I can't even imagine.
No, I can't.
Aside from the twins, I was a nanny for, and usually I grow them fairly quickly, but they were I think almost 9 when they grew them. And then we had one patient in the office that took febrile seizures, and he had one in the office the one time. That was scary. The doctor came out and attended to him while we called an ambulance and then we went to the hospital.
This is my fear for people who have seizures. Like, you're just like this, and then next thing you know, seizure, you drop. I'm like, concussion, hip displacement. Like, this is my head going, and I'm not a nurse. Imagine if I was a nurse, I'd be more paranoid.
Yeah, it's like, and one person that had a fall, I was able to do what we were taught in school. Took the weight against me and let them slide down my body, so they, not that I would bent over and took the weight, but was able to let them slide down my body so that they didn't go off the floor and not,
not a hard just
and screw my back up trying to. I had to get Taco Bell. Wow. Thanks for the prayers for Lacey. Too much stress. Love you, sis. Had to have. Oh, it has to get. Tell her to stop acting like a fish. No, she. Like a fish on dry land.
Was she acting like a fish, or was she acting like a mermaid? I need to know this.
She is a mermaid.
I think she was acting like a mermaid. She's so cute. You had to have Taco Bell. Like, what do you really need at Taco Bell? Other than sour cream in a squishy package is the only thing I could think of.
Well, Sarah fell from a seizure and fractured her collarbone. Ooh.
Huh? See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm paranoid. All these weird things you can wear. My cousin, when she was a kid, fell. Just literally slid off the couch and.
Still got half of one left, Busby. Might have to warm it up a bit if those cooled off too much, but I will eat it. Deborah saying prayers for Sarah and Lacey and the whole family. Soft tacos, of course. That's what I usually get, but I don't get them that often. Taco Bell and Kentucky Fried Chicken have about the same effect.
Yeah. One-way ticket to ride.
So we refer to it as colon cleansing chicken.
It plucks the feathers out.
I don't know what they cook it in or what. But whoa. There's a place in town called Mary Brown's. I think it's Canadian.
Yeah.
That's about the best chicken I've had.
I don't like Mary Brown's.
No,
Just like I don't like Popeyes. I don't like fried chicken. That's one.
We have a Popeyes too, and I don't.
Yeah, that's
I don't
worse.
like Popeyes. I tried that. Mary Brown's, I like the potato wedges, and there's enough chicken on there that I can pick off. It was too much breading. I can pick off some of the breading, and there's still chicken. And I don't like having fried chicken that there's barely any chicken. And that was one of the few meals on the cruise that I was not happy with. And that was our last meal. No,
See?
5 minutes. 5 minutes. So we're gonna go raid Call
5 minutes. That's me.
Yeah, that's you. Do the girls have a service dog that can alert to seizures? I don't know. I didn't say I was going to regret.
Question.
Didn't say I wasn't going to regret it, but I love soft tacos. How do I share? Oh, taco dip with sour cream. Sandra loves sour cream. I'm not big.
See, I'd rather.
I'm not. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Son, I love taco dip. It's just easier. Just dip and you're done.
I'm not one for eating sour cream by itself, but I like a little bit on my tacos or whatever. That, or if I'm having quesadillas, I like a little salsa and a little sour cream together. I kind of mix it up a bit and dip my. But I'm not want to put sour cream on my baked potato. I like butter and salt. I like it in things. Wait, what? Kenny, you like snails, but sour cream is gross. Right?
Yeah, like I bet you he's had mashed potatoes that had sour cream and he never knew it. I'm just saying. And you probably had cake baked with sour cream. But even a donut, those sour cream donuts. Like,
No,
what they do with cream.
sour cream glazed donuts. Like,
Yeah, oh, those are
they're
delicious.
Sir. you can
Okay, my
stop.
clan, I'm gonna let you go.
I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Jump on the other one. Jump, jump. Bye, beautiful people. Catch on the flip.
And I'm just going to go flip over here. If I can find the right spot. And let's see. Go over here and we're going to pin the message. So we're going to pin it to the top. Don't put user in timeout. All those options there. Don't want those options. Our dog passed away. He wasn't trained, but he let us know when I would like to get a service dog if the girls would stop feeding them everything they eat. Yeah, your dog would be 200, 300 pounds if they ate everything. This guy gets a few little treats here and there, but he's begging and he knows he's not supposed to beg. He's sitting here beside me and I already fed him, so I've ignored him. He's gone to lay down. Thanks, Kenny. So next week we will be talking about essential oils and we're going to focus on lavender. And I'm going to make a little lavender treat. So we'll probably be back in the kitchen. And I'll explain all the benefits of lavender oil. In fact, I keep lavender oil in my cupboard here in the kitchen, and I'll tell you why next week. Kenny, I appreciate you being respectful, but sir makes me feel... Oh, yes, sir. Okay. We call you Sir Busby. So we're going to head over. We got less than a minute. We're going to head over to Call Me B. Links pinned at the top. I'll see you next week for essential oils, and then probably see you in between on somebody's live here or there. Thanks for coming by. Bye for now. Love you guys.